No, well, I'll wait for this. But yeah,
Oh,
While
it's
we're
called
waiting for
Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
pop
That's
the
what it's
balloon
called.
or
Pop
find
the
love.
Balloon or
Let's
Find Love. That's
look
the
up.
show.
I guess we can look. What time
That's
is
the
it?
show.
You know, I can't see.
It is 7:18.
All right, we can look it up real quick.
Okay, Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Always watching them. There's like some new thing to change my algorithm.
Because listen, anyway, no prejudgment here. By you pick what you want to
I'm
because
just
you
gonna
know
pick
why
the
they
first
can't.
one.
Oh, okay.
Which one? We
No,
got a
no,
first
no.
one.
But I was listening maybe in Baby's name. It was Dolly.
Should it be
No.
the lady coming out for a man,
Yeah.
or
That's
should
why
it be the man coming out for a lady?
that's
Which
why I
one you
said
want?
Dolly because I couldn't think of which one I wanted. Was
Yeah.
either the woman because it immediately takes me to the brown dress.
Can you hear me?
But I don't want
Right.
to
Okay.
be.
Okay. I'm with
You
you.
know what
I'm
I
with
mean?
you.
I
I'm
don't
with
want
you.
to
You
be.
talking?
He can't hear me.
Thank you for calling the POE cast.
There we go.
You may listen to the show while waiting. A beeping noise will indicate when you are on with the host.
You hear this?
Breaks down a little bit. Turn it down.
Yeah,
Let me give you a countdown.
that's what
If you
I'm
ever seen
talking
this,
about.
you gotta watch the show. I'm gonna fast forward to these.
Yeah, so we can just do you guys can see like the demo of it.
Yo. Yeah.
Fun and welcome back to my channel. As you see here, we have a beautiful lineup of all these single ladies. Make some noise, ladies. All right, so we have a group of some single fellas. They're ready to meet all y'all. Are y'all ready to meet them? Okay. So we're gonna bring them out one by one. Y'all know what to do. As soon as you see him, if you're feeling him, do not pop that balloon. Okay? But if there's anything you're like, no, I can't date this one. Go ahead and pop it. Then we'll get into a little bit more, see what's going on, why you're not feeling him, or if you're feeling him, we'll get into that.
Okay, we got a caller in the queue. We're gonna hold up for 1 second, but we're gonna let you say a little bit of this, and I'm gonna get into the call.
Okay, so our first single guy, come on out.
Here we go.
Damn.
Hi, hello, sir. Welcome. I'll have you hold this mic. Okay, if you could just let us know what's your name, how old you are, and your Instagram handle.
My name is Diddy. I'm a DJ. And my
All
Instagram
right, I'm here. I got it.
DJ Diddy.
Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 27.
27. All right, nice to meet you. Okay, so we're just gonna go through and ask some of these ladies
Let's get the questions,
why
and
they
then we'll
ended
get
up
the
popping
call.
their balloons. So just try to follow me. Let's start down here. We'll start.
This is crazy.
All right, hey girl.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I gotta do it like that.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so this.
Oh.
You guys basically get the concept of
Crazy.
what the show is being.
It's a little better. I play Storm and Record on my phone. That's what I do. So that's what we're listening to right now. My show's about to start in about 8 minutes.
And then they were like, oh, can I
In
get
about
the balloon
8.
back? And they can still get their balloon back. They can. They can get a balloon back if they pop it.
Hey, listen,
Oh.
whoever just called in, call right back. I was about to
I
put you
can't.
on. I'm
They
sorry.
3 times.
Mo, call right back. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you right back
But
on. I was just about to hit the button. I wasn't
if they
finished.
pop the balloon, it goes into if they pop the balloon, I'm sorry, I lost track. If they pop the balloon, they get and they say, listen, I want the balloon back or whatever. I misjudged this, that, and the third. Can I get a balloon back? They give them the balloon back. However, at the end, the person still has to decide whether they want that person or not, based upon the last question.
Right.
Even if you accepted a balloon back, the guy might be like, you know what, you took your balloon back, this, that, and the third, and he'd be like, yeah, I'm feeling you, this, that, and the third, and they tell him like, they tell her like, yo, you feeling him? She's like, yeah, I am. He's like, yo, you feeling her? And he's like, yeah, I'm feeling her, but pop, bitch, you busted my balloon when I first walked out.
Oh, revenge.
No,
because Mo, he hung up. I was gonna say, I said, tell him to call back. I was gonna put him on.
Don't play the rest of the episode. Skip to like maybe.
Okay, do you think?
Yeah, maybe around here.
Mo, call back.
Because we only have 7 minutes before.
Yeah. Oh well,
it's time for talking shit.
I understand why he hung up. I apologize. Well, I didn't know that was you, brother.
Yeah, where would you take me?
Not just Skip Factory, I know that for sure. I know that one for sure.
Sprinkle.
I didn't.
I would like to.
The chat real quick. It said you should have started the show. Yeah, I get you. It was last minute flashback. It was just something we brought up while we were talking. But we'll do one so deeper dive.
You don't have to. Mo 3 times is coming up next. That's what he does.
No, but he's not gonna pick up on where we left off.
Listen, why not? If he started his beginning of his conversation, he's done it before. There's not an issue with that. That's why we work together. We're a teammate. If he chooses to, go ahead. If not, but I definitely want to get his. I didn't realize that was his call. I didn't realize the 313 number when I seen it. That was him. So I apologize.
And Will said these women out here with the reverse Uno card using it too. That's a fact, but you gotta understand these men are using it too. So why can't we? Guess what? Throw it on, y'all. Why can't we throw it that though? Reverse Uno.
Because y'all
we can.
end up.
Let's take you out to get Nigerian food.
Ladies night.
Something you might want to try. Because I like Nigerian food a lot, so I want to go to where we can, have fun and enjoy the food. But if you're not that into Nigerian food, I might just take you to we can go work out because I like to work out.
You're about. Signing 30.
I guess my sound works.
You were 27. Okay, but that's kind of close, no? You're not gonna go down. Okay. And the part of the age, is there anything else? The sound is cool. The DJ, I don't mind. I'm an artist myself, so yeah. But age, I just. You said you're an artist. What do you do? I do poetry and music. Oh, like you sing or. Oh, can we hear something?
Fight riff.
That's because Jesus Christ is my name.
I keep forgetting I'm live, but what's up? What's up, everybody?
Myself, so yeah, but the age, we're not gonna do that right now. Okay, you said you're an artist. What do you do? I do poetry and music. Oh, like you sing or? Oh, can we hear it? No, he's a DJ. He can play something like,
I like it.
Okay. And that's for our lady here. Is this someone that you would approach? How are you feeling her?
Hell yeah, pop the balloon or find love. We're gonna carry that over. We're definitely gonna carry that over. Let's hear some tunes. Pogs. That's what it said. I like pogs. Craziness. Wow. Oh, maybe. Duh. I don't know why this is. That timer is wrong. That timer is wrong. Let's do the countdown correctly. How many minutes we got? Oh, we got like 3 minutes. This is nuts. Maybe like 2 and some change, probably. I'm thinking 2 and some change. Let's put it right there, like 2 and some change. Tormenta and Reggae World. Ainers gonna aim. That's crazy. How about Yo, what's up everybody? Any and everybody. I think I'm gonna do auto chat. Auto chat, definitely. How about? Yo, let the children sing again. It's time. It is time. Talking shit, getting clicks, original podcast. Let them sing. Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? Or is this the mood we're in? You know, I love. Or let's just bring it. Let's bring it from the start. God. Yeah. We're here. We are here. Oh, man. That POE cast went a little late. Couple of seconds. I like to reclaim my time. What's up? Ramen is in the house. Main line. 7:30. You guys should already know it's Thursday. We got the live call in 313-825-5557. My account's running low, so I might have to fill it up in the middle of the show, but I think we can make it. I think we can make it on these fumes. Oh, Tormenta's up in the building. Tormenta! Stop it. Applause. Children sing. Q host. Yeah. Once again. To my tens. And tens. I got hundreds. Got a couple hundreds out here. Oh, what am I doing? I'm live through my phone right now. Insane. Let the children sing. What's good? Yo, we almost there. It's almost Friday. But right now it's Thursday. I mean, we can get into that. Oh, man. Who's up in here? What's
up, people? Here we are back in the talking shit.
Getting clicks. Is that Vlogo L? El Vlogo of the POE cast Cold Heart Facts. He said that he's showing love for the.
Many people know him as the Jump Out Boys in their
That's
city.
what they know him where we from. Yeah. Let me remind you, this is this might be our show, give or take. Pending. It's all right. This is what we do. We do whatever we want. Let's talk about what you guys are watching. I got some bookmark videos, and the question is social media making us, and us, not the U.S., but I'm talking about us as humanity? Is it making us a little bit narcissistic? Perhaps? Perhaps?
I can't control it.
I can't.
Okay? It's in my family.
Man, if we got some time, we'll do a little.
I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean,
how do you say it? Like skew, a schedule, some skew. We'll go to school and we'll talk about the Hawthorne effect. We're talking a little bit about that last week. But yo, you already know, talking shit, getting clicks. I'm Mo 3 times. Those are the children, and they're singing. They're singing yay. And we're in the house Thursday. What's up? What's up, chat? What's going on? What's going on, chat? Austin 316. Let me get a hell yeah. Hold on. There's no more. And this is spritzers. I've been drinking spritzers, y'all. I've been trying to get rid of the soda, but I like the carbonation, if you know what I mean. The bubbles. I do. And these things taste great. I got a cherry limeade. It kind of tastes like a cherry Coke, which is all right. And then I was going for the peach because the peach joints go. Like if you guys ever had like a peach Faygo or a peach Fanta or Canada Dry makes a peach soda, if you've ever had that, for the guys who, you know, drink the pop, those go. But they didn't have them. They didn't have them, children. They didn't have them in stock, so he passed me the strawberry ones, and yo, it was like strawberry Fanta. I'm not even gonna lie. Yo, and if I'm keeping it up with y'all, listen, this has 0 calories, no total fat, no sodium, no carbohydrates, which means there's no sugars added at all. But there is no protein. There is potassium at 200 milligrams. I believe there is some aspartame in here, which is not for me because I don't like the fake sugar.
I can't control it.
I don't, but still, it's delicious. Check them out. Clear American, the Walmart brand joints. Ginger ale soda. I gotta bring that back up. Me too. What do you like? Are you a Schweppes or are you like a Canada Dry guy? I'm a Canada Dry guy. And if you like, do you like ginger beer also? It's like, kind of, that's what I said, Pops. Yeah, anytime they replace the real thing, they replace it with cancer. Why are we cheering? We're not cheering that. That's not good. It's not good. Canada Dry. You damn right it better be Canada Dry. Don't nobody want no Schweppes. I shouldn't even bust on them like that, because, I mean, in a pinch, I'll drink a Schweppes. I'm not going to lie. I will. Emotionally, I'm damaged. Love's in the building. What's good? Hey, Love. Hold on. Got a button.
Sweet love, don't you ever go away. You'll always be this way. Sweet love. Oh, no. Just love me sweeter, baby. Just love me sweeter, baby. Just love me sweeter, baby. You're my sweet love.
Right? Little musical interlude. My man had a voice of an angel. The ones that got to stay up in the sky, not the fallen ones. A real ass angel though. Yo, for real, LOL. CNC, stop it. CNC don't taste right. What is this CNC? Is it a cola? And C Drink Company. What the hell? Guys are putting me onto. Oh, yo, honestly, yo, if you're a brand and you make a fruit punch soda, hold on. Let me share with you. Where's my monitor? It's somewhere in there. I'm just gonna, maybe it's that one. Here we go. Yo, if you make an exotic soda, like such as this, like this is a cotton candy fruit punch watermelon. There is a place in the world and in my heart for such a delightful beverage. There is. Happy birthday to Uncle Wayne. How can I almost... It's my guy. Wayne Ford. One of the best to ever do it. Let that breathe. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to everybody out there. There's a lot of birthdays going out there. It's Lynette's birthday as well, right? It's Lynn's birthday. She ain't watching. But happy birthday, man. The packaging alone looks sus. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? The packaging looks sus. Look at the whole rotation. They got the root beer, they have the piña, the cola, the ginger ale, orange. In Spanish, orange is naranja, right? I can finally say it. I used to be like, I couldn't get it. Naranja. There we go. They got the grape. You gotta have some grape soda, some bucket of KFC and some grape sodas. Nope. I still didn't say it right, or no. So these, all right, whatever. You guys are gonna be in bouge. Don't be bouge. Don't be bouge over here with me. Yo, it has been a long week. A long ass week. Like a long ass week. And I'm just glad and happy to be here. I'm fortunate. I am grateful to be standing upright here in this realm and dimension with you guys, breathing the air, tasting the delicious airs of southern New Jersey. What type of sandwich, Ramen? What type of sandwich? Hold on. Let me bring that up. What type of sandwich could you possibly eat with that? You gotta eat. It has to be a pretzel bun. It has to be to soak up all that sugar, cause that's straight syrup. They don't sell that down here. Yo, they sell some CNCs. I can find you a CNC down the street. I know a spot. Some Fagos. Mainline's wishing Lone Star happy birthday. We'll clip this for him, Mainline. We'll clip it. There's a little gas station in Paulsboro, in the borough of Pauls, that sells all the hoods. Also, when you're going through Woodbury to go into Deptford, there's like a cutoff. And in between that cutoff, there's another gas station. And that's where you can find yourself an elusive Tahitian treat. I know these things. I'm so addicted to soda. I've got fake soda here. Like it's a patch, if you will, for it's just crazy. But I'm getting it together, guys. I woke up this morning early at the butt crack of dawn. I worked it out. You know what I mean? Built up a great sweat, and it's a good thing. It wakes me up in the morning. I didn't even need any coffee going in today. I didn't need any, not a cup. Even though I had some after I got. Yo, Tahitian drink is smacking, but it's not good for you. It's got to paint your whole insides red. Like anything, it has to. Rojo. It has to.
I can't control it, okay? It's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad.
It's no CNC. Stop it. Tahitian treat is its own thing. But if we're gonna stack them, it's Tahitian treat then CNC. Tropical Fantasy. It's Tahitian treat, Fago, CNC. And right now, it's Clear American, sweetened strawberry flavored sparkling water for me.
You're literally acting like an op, as if I don't have enough of those already,
bro. We trying to keep our sugar down over here. Why are we even having this dirty, freaky soda talk right now? Why? We trying to keep our sugars low. Sipping on a Tahitian treat. Oh my God. Yo, enjoy it. Yo, I had bought one a couple weeks ago, like maybe last week or the week before. And I brought it in the house, and Kiki saw it, and of course she took it from me. And I was like, yo, honestly, I was like, Keeks, if you drink that soda, you gotta go downstairs and hit that treadmill for 45 minutes. She did 20 minutes, and then she kept the treadmill on, and she was talking to her friends on the phone. And, oh my God. This is what I do when I leave the messages. What's the CTS there? Cinnamon toast strudels? The strudels? I need my blood pressure down is always high when, bro. That's right. Just start taking some walks. Meditate. Do the box breathing method. That's this. This is a 4-second inhale, a 2-second hold, a 6-second exhale, a 2-second hold, a 4-second inhale. Right? You lose weight like that too. Did you guys know that you lose weight through your exhalations? You actually burn calories by breathing.
I'm a little hungry, boy.
You do. I saw it on a TikTok, so it's gotta be true. I saw it on a TikTok. He says yes. Oh, yo, my phone lines are open, and piggybacking off of what was going on tonight's POE cast. Hold on, let me bring it up. Don't want to do no sucker MC-ish. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the... They were live. I don't know how to bring you guys' live back up, but throw your link to your live in the chat, Vlogo, if you will. If you will. If you will, Vlogs. Yep, it's Uncle Wayne's birthday. Wayne Ford. You guys wished him a happy birthday on Facebook, but guess what? I can tell you right now, that man's not on Facebook. He's on Facebook, but he's not on Facebook. He's elusive, like Bigfoot. He's like Bigfoot. But if you want to catch him where the good slices of pizza be. He always knows where the bomb-ass wings are. Like, his parties are amazing. He's the hostess with the mostest. He's always in a great jovial mood, and he's warm and friendly and kind to everybody. He's smart as a whip and wise as an owl. Uncle Wayne, happy birthday.
Groovy. That's because...
And Lynn, my cousin, my cousin Lynn, I call her Evil Lynn. I call my mom Evil Wynn because she's a type of no-nonsense lady. She knows what she wants, and when she wants it, she goes and gets it. She's married in South Carolina on her own plot of family land and raising some beautiful children and doing a cheerleading thing. Anybody who does the youth sports, blah, 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 you already are tough. But Lynn is beautiful, gorgeous, elegant, very intelligent. She's a nurse out there saving lives, like one of the good nurses too. And she always gives me medical advice. And she used to work in a vet's office. She gives vet advice, like the time that Ev Love gave my dog, tried to OD my dog on gummies. And I'm not talking about Sour Patch Kids. She did my dog Woozy.
Look at this nigga.
You know what I mean? Lynn was able to get us out of that bind. So happy birthday, Lynn.
Sabah.
Don't argue. Happy born day. Don't argue. Happy born day. Anyway, Vlogs, I was saying all that to give you time to give that link in, and I don't see that link. Damn it. It's Chanel's birthday too. Happy birthday, channel. That's what I call our channel. You know what I mean? You put another N in there. Happy birthday, Chanel. We miss you. Gorgeous, talented, beautiful songstress she is. Very talented family I come from. Guys, if you've seen that movie Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, sometimes I feel like the Danny DeVito. I like nuked food and Cadillacs.
Emotionally and mentally, this is the lowest I've been so far.
Oh yeah. I also love drum solos.
So listen.
I do.
You know what?
That's right. Talking shit, getting clicks, original podcast. It is Thursday. It is something, Flashback. Damn it, it's something. It's Friday's Eve up in here. We're doing birthday shout outs. Love everybody. Sorry, I don't know. Tourist season almost over. Yeah, get out of here. You know what time it is. I didn't even think about bringing this up, and I get shamed because people are on their anti-astrology kick. You know, like you gotta sign it. But I'm a Gemini.
I can't control it.
I can't control it.
Okay? It's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad.
And Vlago are brothers, right? And it's like two of him and it's two of me because that's the twins. So it's like four of us up in there and it's crazy. It's like Ninja Turtles. And if I was a Ninja Turtle, Vlago, I think that I would definitely be Michelangelo and Donatello. And you would just be Raphael and Casey Jones. Flashback is Master Splinter. You know what I mean? And Mom is Krang. I'm just playing. You know what I mean? I mean, if y'all know who Krang is, you might have gotten that joke. And if you got a little laughter out of that, let me know. So, all right, so this is what I've been doing all week. I've just been going and I send my stuff. Like, I'll wake up early in the morning. Like, I've been waking up early, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I wake up and then I'll be scrolling and I know it's not good. I see, what's up, Keeks? Aries, you've had your time. Get out. Yeah. I don't even have a button for you, Kiki. And the reason why I don't have a button for you, because there's no button on this board that isn't like, maybe there you can get that. Really? Little Beavis and Butthead. All right. Krang. They just showed a picture of Krang. Oh man, look at this. Yo, somebody's got one for sale. Somebody's selling a Krang. Do you guys remember this? Hold on, let me bring it over. I'm excited now. Krang. Y'all remember this guy? All right, Rick, I gotta boot you out of there real quick. With the oh my goodness. No, you don't remember Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Come on, bro. I don't know how to spell his name. He used to talk trash. He used to sit in a robot's stomach and talk trash. Hold on. I might be killing copyrights, but we got to do it.
My new body! But I have. Excellent. I want you to add to it this molecular amplification unit. But why?
Yo, do you guys know who did Shredder's voice? Anybody? Rest in peace. James Avery. That's right. Philip Banks himself. He did Shredder's voice. You want to hear it again? You'll hear it. Watch.
Excellent. I want you to add to it this molecular amplification unit. But why?
But why, Will? Why, Carlton? You hear the voice in there just a little bit? No? Okay. Moving on. That's great. Whatever. All right. So, yeah. What I've been doing is I've been going through the internets all week, and let's get into a great damn conversation. There he is.
First of all,
it's who we got. Who we got over? I don't even know.
Listen.
You know.
I got you. You know what?
So yeah, I've been going through these, and this is what I got for you. First and foremost, this has been going on. Maybe I gotta. Boom. Let's throw it over there. Maybe we can't throw it over there. Let's throw a little bit of this in here. Bring that over a little bit. There we go. Listen. Let's just watch this video. Check it out.
Watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school. I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you. But we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Groovy.
Play the fight riff, John! Yo, this man said that him and his brothers went up to school and beat this dude up because Buddy's daughter was bullying his daughter. Now, he said that he went through the steps, you know, tried to talk to the parents, had the school involved, had a conference, and to no avail. His daughter was still being bullied. So, him and his brothers went up there and beat up on the little girl's daddy. There's a reason why. We'll get back to it. But one more time, I'll let you rewatch.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you. But we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
Get some therapy. You'll be all right. Now, you know how sometimes like you go to like a reel and it just plays over and over again because you're not near your phone, but you can hear it playing over and over out loud. And this is what happened to me with this. I had my phone down and I just heard this playing over and over and over again. And at the end, he said something about therapy. One more time. Come on.
To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school, I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you. But we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right.
Get some therapy. You'll be all right. Now, I might be overthinking this, but I think that there was something personal there with that little comment. Maybe something happened in the conference or something. That's just speculation. But there is a follow-up to this video where he explains why him and his brothers jumped the man. And I'm trying to find it. But we might have to come back to that. We definitely gonna have to come back to talk about that. But you want to discuss it now? Push. 313-825-5557. What do you think about this? Little girl is getting jumped. His little baby girl is being bullied. He talks to the little girl. Daughter still coming home crying and scuffed up. New sneakers stepped on. Tuh. He tries to get the school involved. Hey, my daughter's being bullied. To no avail. School doesn't help. Hey, let's get the school and the parents involved now. Let's have a conference and talk this out. Little 7-year-old girl still comes home crying. She's still being picked on by this, ruthlessly bullied by this little girl. I don't think this is how you solve problems personally, but let's hear. Got a caller in the queue. I'm hitting talk. Talking shit, getting clicks, more 3 times. Who we got?
Frankie D in the building, baby.
Frankie D in his house. What's up, Frankie?
Still going on. You can't stop it. It's still going on. Let me tell you something about your subject matter, because I found that kind of interesting because I happened to see that video sometime, maybe earlier today. And I thought about what the brother was saying. And I saw two sides of the situations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to just comment on that aspect of it. I can only suggest how he should have handled it, in my opinion. Because as a father who raised children, you know, who went through those stages of being bullied, I had to deal with certain situations with little kids. And I just can share my experience and how I got the bullying to stop. And the thing was, I established a what you would call a entity that was a figure that came straight to you, to the point, and told you something that you needed to hear. So I never approached the parents of the child when those things happened, because I didn't have to. Because when I seen my child dealing with this, I would walk to the child and treat him like he was my child, the way I was grew. And I told him, you can't do that. But as an authority figure, you have to be convincing enough where they respect you and have enough fear as an adult when they see you approach them that way, because nobody ever did. And they stopped immediately because they seen I was for real and I wasn't playing. Never threatened them. Never had to raise my voice. Like I said, I treated them like they were my kids and told them, what you're doing is not good for you, because if I told my son to do that to you, would you like it? It was basic. And they stopped. They were kids. And they was like, there was no debate, because they were scared that I stopped them and asked them, hey, man, you going to come here, man. This the guy I say there. This the guy that was messing with you. Come here. Come here, man. Let me ask you something. And I would talk to them like a little kid. And when they seen that, it was like, wow. And then next time I seen them in that interaction, guess what? It was peace and harmony. And if they did tell their parents anything about me, which never did, because where I grew up, they ain't had no parents. They had no daddy. It was all women. But they had brothers and uncles and cousins they could call, like that dude did on that video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But never came to that point, because these kids were my kids. You understand? And kids only bully because it's a learned behavior from what they think, you know, something wrong with them. So they're going to just do what, take the attention off of them and put it on, you know, the next kid. But at that point, I found, and it always worked, even when I'm raising my grandkids, to talk to them and reason with them. And it's so simple, because that's the one thing people don't do. You can't automatically get violent or have this aggressive approach to the situation.
Hey, Frank, let me step in for 1 second real quick. Hey, Kato. Every week she pops in while you're talking.
Well, it's cool that he could just wait until I finish talking before you put him in.
That's Kato.
So, because he's going to like the conversation.
Right,
My point being is that I understand that whole concept of, hey, I told you, you don't need my kid, I'm going to kick your ass. That's how I grew up. But I never had to do that. And I grew up in that same environment.
Right.
So that's what I did to de-escalate the situation. So go ahead and let your boy speak.
You never
I'm out. Peace.
You never had any Frankie D, y'all. Yeah, I had to. Because it happened last week. Kato always comes in right when Frankie D is talking, and I had to stop. All right, so, this is what we got. Anybody think any different? I like the way Frankie D handled it. Nice and mature. Hey, went straight to the kids and, didn't show them any, didn't threaten them like, hey, you want to mess with I'm going to beat you up or anything. Like, hey, you can't be doing that. This is, my son. You guys shouldn't be doing that. And had a little talk. And then after that, everything was good and peaches and cream. I think it seems like in this, I don't know if the father actually did that. these are kind of different times, and these kids are a little bit more little rambunctious, for lack of a better word, than old school kids. Even though kids will be kids. Do you think he could have just went to the little girl like, hey, little girl, like, come on, y'all shouldn't be doing that, blah, 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 blah. It seems like through his testimony that he felt that he had exhausted all of his options before he decided to do an alternative means of correction. Mo 3 times. Who we talking to?
Smurf. We're under a tornado watch right now, so I'm just trying to be vigilant.
Please be safe out there. You got the basement out there? You got the basement? You got a plan?
No basement's in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, we should be fine.
I mean, Bert was in New Mexico. He had a basement for the Tremors when they came through with the elephant gun.
Nah, it's all clay.
I mean, but y'all got like a plan or anything? You stand like in between the beams or in the tub? If it gets crazy, is it close? Yo, I realized that when we had the tornado that came through New Jersey, that they were tracking the tornado street by street to the point where I was like, oh shit, it's a couple streets over from the house. Let me come out of where I am right now, up in the stew, and go in the house. Actually get in the house. Get in the basement for a second. So do you guys got that over there? You can actually see it.
I'll check the socials and see. I'm sure somewhere it got hit or they can see whatever happened. But I just want to comment on old boy's video real quick.
Go ahead, let's hear it.
Like I said, I can understand, the emotional side. You want to stand up for your kid. It wasn't maybe not a grown up thing to do. In a perfect world, it was absolutely immature. To handle it in such a way. If he wanted to shoot the one, he should have shot the one. You don't have to jump.
That was my so hold on. Yo, Will, so you kind of looked at it like me, like, all right, I see he went through all this, he exhausted his things, and he was just like, F it, I can't smack a little girl up, let me smack her father up. Why in the heck did he decide to bring his brothers to jump? I'm trying to find a video because he did a follow-up and he explains why.
You're going to put it on the internet that you saw.
He did explain why. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think I put it in my save. Along next to DJ Academics being sued for actual harassment and defamation. Hold on, is this one?
To watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school.
There we go.
That's it.
All right, hold on. Let me I'm gonna run it back. Throw it on here for you guys. All right, this is the follow-up. This is why he decided to bring his brothers into the mix. Bing, 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 bing.
To watch me and my brothers jump her daddy after school. I'm sorry. I know that was probably a traumatizing experience for you, but we kept asking you to stop bullying my daughter and you wouldn't listen. We sent letters home. We even had a meeting with you and your parents and you wouldn't listen. So now you know your actions have consequences. And since you too young to receive those consequences, you had to watch your daddy take those consequences. Get some therapy. You'll be all right. A lot of y'all keep asking why I didn't fight this man one-on-one. And why I got my brothers to jump him in front of his 7-year-old daughter. And the answer is simple. Life is not fair. You get jumped by responsibilities every day. Bullying is not fair because you're picking on somebody that's essentially a weaker vessel and that's smaller than you. So I wanted to make sure she saw what it looked like when a fight is not fair and you don't have no choice but to let somebody jump you. So she could get the concept of what she was doing. Sometimes kids learn from what they see and not what they hear. So I wanted it to be a visual experience, okay? I'm out here doing the Lord's work, okay? God is pleased with me whether or not y'all are. To the 7-year-old girl who had to watch me and my brothers jump.
That's what that man said. Murph, does his argument stand up in court of your opinion, in the court of your opinion?
That's just him rationalizing his actions.
I like it.
All that jazz. You know,
I like that answer.
Shoot the one with the boy.
He's sitting there with a compass and a what's the other thing called? And a square. He's got a square and a compass with the notice, the gravity.
Yeah.
The gravity
It looked like he had some memorabilia on, which is, you know, whatever. But I don't know. He kind of disappointed me
in that aspect. He should have Frankie D'd it. Hey, little girl, this is what it is. Blah blah blah.
None of that. None of that. You can't address. I'm not addressing, and I'm in education. I'm very, very careful and particular about how I address and who I address, especially when talking to children or young adults.
Right.
I'll speak to an adult, so there's no confusion.
So other than talk, is there any other way to settle this? Does he say, hey, let me put my little baby girl in jujitsu for a month or two, and next time this little girl mess with her, teach her, choke her out real quick, make her tap, anything like that? Can we go that route, or are we just talking about it?
I mean, he's gonna be sound like he's gonna be fighting until she graduate high school.
Him and his brothers are gonna be like beating up fathers of kids. What if she didn't have a dad?
I mean,
what are you going to do to the mom? Was he going to do it to the mom?
You remember that episode of The Wire where that girl sliced that other girl's face up?
What season?
Was that season? Was that the first season with Dookie in that minute? Maybe 2?
Oh, Dookie and them come in in
3.
Season like 4 or 5, right? Like for season 4. Or 3?
Yeah, I believe you.
3, because you start seeing Naaman in 3, I believe. It's been a while since I watched it.
But that's how that type of stuff ends up. When, it's going to be a situation in school where, the same thing happens one way or other. Somebody feels disrespected or some quote-unquote bullying happens.
Yeah, you'll catch a $150.
It always gets worse before it gets better.
Wow. Anyway, at best, I have to salute this man for giving us interesting news to share, and a conversational piece to talk about. Because, like I said in there, I don't like that. Get some therapy. You'll be out. Sounds like there was something that went on with the school where maybe the school is there. Like you being in education, is there like ways that schools handle bullying? Like, is there a... Well, I'm sure
that's how the meeting occurred.
Right.
Like he says, we had a meeting with the parents, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. I'm sure that's how the school handled it. They're going to get together, bring the party together, and try to squash it or make one person make everybody, on the same level. But
he felt he didn't get enough. He felt he didn't get justice from the school. Any type of movement, or maybe they weren't taking it seriously. And I don't think like
so he went, vigilante justice.
That is a vigilante justice. That's just that's weird that he would do that. I wonder how many of his brothers came up. Was it like obviously it had to be more than one. So I'm thinking at least it was 3 of them jumping on him. But yeah, there we go. Guy decides to fight bullying with his fists. I think ultimately, Will, I think we both agree that, especially when you're dealing with kids, it's a stressful thing, and kids are going to be kids, and I think it ultimately takes a village. And just like Frankie D said, that was a teaching moment that he could have had, and he could have had even though it did, he claims it's a teaching moment. I thought it could have been a more positive teaching moment all around for everybody on how to handle a situation. And it didn't seem like it needed to, and I don't know the situation. I don't know what was happening to the little girl, but I know how dads get over their little girls.
Little girl,
yeah.
If you that little girl, how do you look at your father now after he done got his behind book?
In 2024, after
look
how do you look at your dad after he got beat up for? Like, it depends on how traumatizing the beating was. Did they just come up there and like get around him, like surround him, talk trash, and then smack him real quick? Did they get him on the ground? Was they stomping him out? Like, how brutal was the beating?
You might, if you want to get all them people, some stomping need to happen.
Because I'm thinking they could beat him to the point where she's like, "Oh, Dad, oh wow, that's how they did you like that? You didn't fight back," or they could have beat him so bad where she was like, "Oh shit, like look what I got my family into. I love this guy, and he's about to get killed over my foolishness." I don't know. It's a 7-year-old. I haven't been 7 in a while. I don't know how I would have. But I know my daddy never got beat up. But that is a story. Never mind. That's a story. I don't want to bring some stories out, but I do remember a teenager fighting a grown ass man back in the day, right? Where I don't know, Will, was you out there?
I think so.
When Buddy fought Buddy's dad out there and he bit him in his arm. I'm saying buddies to protect the innocent. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. That was a crazy night. He bit that man's right in his arm.
And
crazy.
We had on Vern with the bad perm out there fighting one night.
Oh my God. We had a lot of it. I don't even want to go into it. That's like a whole nother episode. But hang on for one. Hang on for a second, because this is what I got. This is what I got next. You guys, if y'all want to call in, 313-825-5557, talking shit, getting clicks. It is the We episodes. It's the We episodes, because we're up in the chat and it's lit. And it's the We episodes because just like Murph here, you can call in once again. 313-825-5557, and you can talk, share your opinion, give us your expertise, give us all of that. Frankie D's back in the line. We got Frankie D in the mix.
Hey, listen, I just got a comment, on that last statement when I just saw the rebuttal. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I want to comment on that last the video clip that you showed on the brother's rebuttal of why he did what he did and why he didn't go by himself, because he said something that made absolutely no sense to me.
Yeah, talking.
To sit here and say because life has no chances and with fairness or whatever, No, we used to call niggas like that a pussy. If you can't talk to the kid and you don't want to talk to the kid, you don't have to. I'm just saying how it worked for me in my day. You could talk to a kid and it de-escalated. But for him to come back and act like it was fair for him to come back and traumatize the little girl or the boy and bringing the gang to beat this guy up. I don't know how bad he was beat because, the code of the city, next thing is going to happen is that brother's going to come back and start shooting, and it's going to be a whole different scenario. It doesn't end when you think, it like we just going to stop right here, So I didn't buy his explanation because he's a pussy. That's a pussy. Nigga, if you got a problem with me, man to man, you come to me. I'm the father, you the father. I'm telling you about your kid, and then if you got a problem with what I'm saying with you about your kid, and you ain't going to stop doing it, I'm going to bust you in your ass right there when I see you. That's how confident I am with protecting my kid. I don't need nobody. Now, if I get my ass whipped when I do that, I know I can't do that, and I ain't going to fuck with you no more. Next time I see you, I might shoot you. You feel me? So I didn't buy the brother's explanation. I just wanted to throw that out there because it didn't seem sincere. Because no. Jumping somebody and then apologizing and acting like, to come on social media and say, I'm sorry for traumatizing you for what we did. To me, it's an insult for you even saying that. That's an insult. Disrespectful. Come on. What, you want sympathy and trying to get justification because everybody else would have did what you did? No. If you had a problem with the
Look into
kid,
the internet,
and you talk to the kid, and you talk to the dad, and then you got the parent right there,
Right.
I could see if the dad, when you approach him, he had a gang, then you bring your gang, it's even, but you're still one-on-one. You ain't going to be just jumping somebody and see, I taught you a lesson. You ain't teach that kid a lesson. You made that kid angry. You made that kid grow up, and next time he see you, he going to remember what you did to his dad, and they going to hurt you because you're going to be old-ass nigga.
Her. It's the ladies.
But that's all I
It's the
wanted
little
to say on
ladies out
that
there.
tip, you know? Yeah, I ain't going to hold up the lines, but I saw that, you know, and I had to comment.
That's why I'm here. Talking shit, getting clicks. That's why we're here. We episodes.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie D. Oh, we got another caller.
Baby girl. I'm still listening. So go ahead, y'all.
You're still here.
You got a good show tonight, bro. I love you, man.
You're still on the phone right now. Richard Reckless.
Yeah.
El Vago is up in here.
Listen, I talk all night long. You let me. Ain't nobody else talking.
Listen. Hey, I agree with Frankie D, right? But I was coming from the other perspective, though. It's kind of crazy. I agree with what he was saying, but I come from a different perspective. I'm going, all right, listen. This man said that, listen, we did all the proper channels. As a father, me as an individual, I did all the proper channels. My daughter is getting bullied by your daughter. I done went to school, we didn't talk, we didn't go to parent conferences, and this is continuing to happen, right? Now, if it's a mano-a-mano type thing, I get it, yeah. Like, well, then maybe you should have just whipped the dad ass on your own and left it at that. Because that's what but what if maybe he couldn't whip the dad ass? Let's forget all that. You got a family that's like, I don't give a shit. I grew up around areas like most people. You from Philly, so you know way better than we do in the little country of violence. Violence, a country compared to Philly. But yo, you touch one, you touch all. So if the dad went to
that's the code. That's the true code. That never changes.
So the uncle, that's what I'm saying. If he what he said was, I did all the proper channels. So now what happened?
Well, but he didn't say the one thing that I said. But he did not do the one thing I said that would have de-escalated all of it. You know, the situation got to the point where they addressed the kid with the father, but there was no mention of them saying that they ever addressed the kid first or addressed the father first before the daughter came home crying and say, he keeps bothering me. And now they at the point where you're tired of it, you got your crew at the crib, and you come down there, and now already you heated. It's violence. You coming to kick ass. You ain't listening. You ain't talking. You ain't doing nothing. You kicking ass, no reasoning, bam, bam, bam. And then try to come back and justify that of why you did it is the problem I have with that.
I didn't think he was.
That's my problem.
I thought he was being sarcastic. I didn't think he was copping a plea.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
That's a plea. Like he'll take the charge. So I don't think it was a cop out that he was doing. He was being sarcastic, like it's so just.
But that's the part of the problem. That's the part of the problem.
Yeah, it's all
but
wrong,
that's the problem. His sarcasm to the situation escalated it because he didn't have to be sarcastic with that and handle it. But my whole thing is I understand that environment. I grew up with it, like you said. I grew up in the gang war days when you couldn't go no neighborhood without fighting, run home every day, checking your pocket, getting money. I understand family feuds. I understand the Johnsons against the motherfucking Trout, the Trout against the Griffins. Everybody want to fight everybody. You know, everybody protecting. You mess with my cousin. My cousin would call me up. I don't care if you live across the town. You be bringing the whole crew. I understood that. I grew up with that. Only saying, for me, although I grew up with that, and I knew that I had that, I found a different way of doing that because that wasn't my world. You know, I ain't trying to be no gangster. I protect my family. Why? Because I can hold hands. And everybody knew I could.
How did you
personally?
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, this homeboy got to shoot the gun. Like, you know what your hand, you know who you are. Like, you know you a man, shoot the one. I get it. Family is everything. You know what I mean? But we're going to ride.
Ain't no rules when they touch yours.
Yeah. But that's the thing, you know. See, I guess, you know, it was brought up that it's a different day. Somebody said, I think it was you, Reese, said, you know, we live in a different day. Or maybe it was the other sister. So this is a different time, and people, you know, they just don't handle things like that no more. And I say that's the problem, because the new world of what they're doing is not working. You know what I'm saying? It's not working. And they keep getting away from what worked.
It works.
No,
it works.
No.
It just doesn't. It works on. It works
I don't think it worked because I think it's going to be another part to this story. I think it's going to be another part.
I'm saying it's like Israel,
and it's not going to be positive.
The war. No, just let me say this part though. No matter what, when there's a war, there's a war. Until the war ends is the result. We're just talking about. We're watching the beginning of a war. All I was saying was if the daughter that was getting bullied, who ended up jumping the father. The father said that they did all the proper channels. They spoke to the school. They spoke. I
agree with that.
So let me say this part then.
No, but you missing the other side. You missed the point. I said to consider everything. That means you have to include something else that you didn't think about doing. They didn't do everything. They didn't do everything.
If I just got jumped. I ain't thinking about nothing but my get back.
Exactly.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You jumped me.
I agree with that.
So all they did was escalate, but they escalated. See, the way they handled it.
That's what I'm saying. They wanted to escalate. I wasn't disagreeing.
I don't think nobody would. You really think people? Wow. I mean, this is new. You know what? I'm gonna step back and see new school thinking. Because I don't never hear nobody say they want to escalate anything because we talking about killing people.
When you jumped the man, you wanted to escalate. We all witnessed the man got jumped. So therefore, there was an escalation. It wasn't the father fighting him one-on-one. There was, we gonna mash you out. That is the escalation.
Okay, so that's no different from anybody that I ever know that got jumped from when I grew up. So that's the similarity. It's nothing new.
Agreeing with you exactly.
Right, but in this day and age, but in this day and age, this generation can't afford to do what we did back then, like you said, because it's going to escalate more. Why? Revenge. Because niggas don't forget. Niggas today got revenge in their heart. Niggas got no love in their heart for nobody.
Right?
Niggas got pride and ego, man. They got ego, pride, and they got, I'm going to get back, like you said earlier.
Get Bumpy Johnson.
Look at this nigga.
People that we speak of in our hood now because they didn't do nothing.
But
I'm saying that this is a part of it. I'm not saying right or wrong.
Right.
I'm saying this is a part of the mechanism when you can't resolve something. I'm not saying who's right or wrong. I'm just saying if the guy's saying...
Oh, no, me either. No, I'm not disagreeing with you, bro. Listen, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
What happens,
if you remember, if this recording, listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm saying I agree with everything you said. Everything, the whole situation. But I said I'm going to bring up something that you didn't think about, that they didn't think about. And that's the debate of why they didn't think about it, that we should be arguing about or debating, because I agree with how he handled the situation. Like you said, they did everything that they thought in their capacity to stop the bullying, and it didn't help, so that's what they did. And then he posted a video and a rebuttal why he did it. I understand that. But then I just said one thing that they didn't do that we used to do back in the day before that all happened. And that's the argument. That's my point.
I'm confused. I didn't know.
I mean, not the argument, but the basis of the debate. That you can't say they tried everything when I bring up something they didn't try. That's my point. Regardless of how they handle it, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, because I've been in situations that I was blessed. I fought a lot of times when it came to raising kids, and then my kids were being bullied. I never had to approach the parents when I seen the kids, and they told me, you keep messing with me, and I was just talking. It was cool. It never got to the point after that where he came home next day he was beat up or something. No, because I was a parent. I said I treated them like they were my kids, something that they wasn't getting at home. That's all. Simple.
I wasn't touching. I thought that was classic. I was just giving another. When you're looking at one situation, you got to look at it from a 360 perspective, and nothing is wrong with looking at it from a global perspective.
I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I do. Everything that you said is correct.
I'm not saying you. You're
no.
internalizing this.
You're speaking. No. It's not internal. You're speaking in general. We're having a general conversation.
You keep internalizing. I just want to finish my general statement. You keep stopping me. to internalize. I'm not saying
No,
I'm talking about in general.
no, you just keep repeating yourself. I heard what you said. You said it again. You can say it again.
You know what I'm going. You might understand where I'm going.
All right,
but you
all
never
right.
give me a chance to
So
finish
go
the
ahead.
dialogue.
Finish your.
I'm agreeing again. What I'm saying from what I see happening right now, what's going on with my environment, not anybody else's. This type of situation, I've seen as being justified and not justified on many different plays. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing. To me, it's an issue that we're speaking on. I can't be right because I wasn't there and I don't know the details. So nobody else around me can be right unless they were there.
Right.
So I'm speaking like intellectually, just saying like, hey, listen, I know people who don't take one shot. As soon as they take out bullet, they would have jumped on the dude. So I'm just saying, from a nigga from the hood, if this one gentleman, I don't know him from a can of paint, he could be a good pedestrian. We only know what we've seen. So I'm using it from that perspective. I'm not making this personal because I've seen so much drama, I can't make it personal. I've seen things where people said they was wrong, and I'm like, nah, he wasn't wrong. And later on, people got it. And sometimes later on, I was the one that got it. But in this situation, the man said, yo, we went to the school, we did this, we did that, we did this. This is where we stopped the buck. Some parents go, as soon as you put your hands on my kid, we stop the buck. Some people know how to delegate and make it better and to make it work. But some people don't want to work. Some people just don't want to stop. So if this man in his line is going, yo, I did the things that I normally wouldn't have done. Like I'm tattooed up and the whole shit. I wouldn't have done this normally. But I'm looking at these kids and doing something different. But if I decide, because I don't know too many fathers that's always going to the school. So this is a father that went to the school talking. He didn't say nobody else. He didn't say my baby mom went and did. He said, yo, I did this. I tried to resolve this. And so you know what? And to me, it was kind of stupid. But his decision is to go get his people and they going to just whip this nigga ass. Because as soon as I put my hands on you, whether it was me or you or not, it's going to get bigger. We know it's escalating. That's what's the halfways and McCoys. We know this is family wars. This is biblical. We just witnessing a biblical war, and we're speculating on what somebody should have did or what we would have did. That's all it is. It's not about a right or wrong.
Right. It's all speculation.
So I
got a question though.
Like different perspectives.
You guys were like having like a discussion going back and forth between like old school and new school now. I think like totally like I can see this happening back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s of somebody's kid getting bullied and stuff. I think the different thing now is that, like, instead of it, this shit is, I mean, this guy has probably got millions and millions of views over this. It's something, but that's part of the show. I gotta unmute Frankie. But that's part of the show right now. Is one of the things. Is social media making us narcissistic? Was the part of the plan of this guy even going up there and doing what he did and everybody going up and doing what they did just for the end effect of him going on social media and saying, hey, I did something and I get to report it and it's getting millions and millions of views and we're having this discussion now because obviously this is something outside of a norm of how we have been known to handle bullying. It's outside of the norm. Even though we know this has happened for eons and eons, like it's still something that's not normal to do. And I think that's why it's getting so much attention. I think it's exacerbated because he not only got violent, with the kid's father, jumping him and everything, but then he posts and let us all know, and guess what now? We're all talking about it. So when they say that they can come back, and I know it's not something that you neither disagree or nor, agree with or disagree with, but like it's something that I think everybody could agree with, that if the father of the girl that was being bullied that got beat up and jumped by this gentleman here, let me throw him back up here. I don't know his name, but like it is more than likely for that guy to come back. And now Mo 3 Times is doing a live show of this guy going on Instagram Live, plugging this guy and his brothers.
Yeah, maybe so.
And that's the only thing I got.
If I'm unmuted, I was listening. If I'm not muted, I just want to respond to the last caller because I just want to respond to him to tell him I agree with every single thing he said. Every single thing. Everything he said, like he said, him not being there just based on what everybody else is seeing, social media, this, that, everything, but we all have an opinion. And the beautiful thing about what he said, that was his truth about today, of how people handle things today. And you also brought up as the host, it's different. We keep going like this. You even said old school versus new school, but it's not old school versus new school. It's not about schools at all. It's about moral values that you are raised with, that you know better. It's not something that changes with generations where we lose our morals. No, you choose to not have morals. You choose the behaviors. You choose the paths that you did. So I wasn't saying, and just like the last caller was, I'm going to be anonymous, just to say, I agree with him because he said something was point. He said, I'm just based on my truth and what I see. And I related. Why? Because basically correlated what I was saying in my day, But I would just, reemphasize that I understand why people react why they do. We hope people wouldn't be violent, but people have a tolerance level that's different nowadays. People's fuses are so much shorter. They have no patience. And whatever his standard of I did my best to stop it was, I'm not the judge of that. He is. That's why it got to that point. I just wanted, just to say that I agree with everything he was saying all night long. Everything. I just brought up one thing that wasn't brought up, and that's what I wanted to debate. It wasn't about, me saying whatever he said was right or wrong. No, because every opinion is that opinion, and it's based on their truth. So that's not the point. I was just saying one thing that, in my opinion, that wasn't talked about was something that was tried and true, which y'all labeled old school.
Oh, no one labeled it old school, Frankie D. You don't label it old school. But, hey, talking is talking. All right, since Frankie D and El Vlago had their say, let Will get a word in on this. Murph, what do you think?
Well said, all.
Well said, all? That's what we're going with? All right.
Yes, that's
all right. Listen. Everybody, I still got everybody on the calls. I'm about to unmute the unmutes. I love this. I love that you guys are debating. We're getting a lot of information and different perspectives, and that is definitely what Thursday nights is about. But let me throw something else at you, all right? I know we're going through it. Damn it, man. What time is it? Oh, we got time. I got some for you. I have curated some shit for you. All right, so that's not that. I want to. Damn it, man. Here we go. Yo. All right, maybe I'm going here with it. What do you guys think about this? Word Pops. 100 up, just want to fight. Never heard when the brother said when he spoke to him. Flash. 313-825-5557. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Family Matters from the hit show, contemporary classic hit, Family Matters show. Eddie Winslow is going viral after making an OnlyFans with a transgender star. This is what's going on. Look at this, nigga. That's a dude. So much passion from the callers tonight. You damn right, love. Had to find it. But love for you. No, stop it.
Many people know him as the Jump Out Boys.
I just had to throw that one out there. Will, what do you think about Eddie Winslow with Sydney Starr? How is Sydney Starr not in jail? Wasn't she lying on Chingy? Or he lying on Chingy? Wasn't them lying on Chingy?
I was like, they got to pay the bills.
So simple. Murph, you know what you did right there. You hit me with you have been watching the effing wire. Because, like they said, like McNulty said, you got to follow the money. And that's what they're doing. That's it.
Yo, killing me with this.
Was this the preview, or did they already got the OnlyFans popping?
Evelyn said, looks like a woman. Oh,
that's what he likes.
Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up?
If I can use that button, I'm gonna use that button. But still, like, he used to be married to Corinne Steffens. You guys know who Corinne Steffens is? She's got a great nickname. Do you guys know Corinne Steffens' nickname? Y'all don't know who Corinne is? She was a video vixen. She was a video vixen. You know, Corinne Steffens was Superhead. There we go, Ra! I knew somebody's gonna know. He used to be married to. He's just been making. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. But I'm done not watching that video. I am done watching that video. I don't care if. Oh my God, they're in here. I'm sorry if you guys called in and just left the queue. Come back in the queue. Frankie D, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reckless. I had you muted.
Okay.
There's an 832 number. Talking shit, getting clicks.
This is only conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This is only conversation for the people that's in their late 30s, 40s, and up. But in their world,
you're right.
There's nothing new. If this man is kissing him. You ain't gotta show me you doing it to him, your dick and balls and the chin. I don't need to see all that. You just kissed him, and everybody knows Sydney Starr is a man. Like, so you're kissing him online. I don't need to see the sex tape if I wanted to know if you were gay. Anybody that goes
got a
to the
history.
sex tape is because you're gay. Yeah, but I'm saying
Don't call Winslow. Yeah.
This is their life. This has been their life. The only like Uncle Frank said earlier, the only difference from back then and now is social media. Not what's happening. There was rapes, murders, killings. Nigga, white people was hitting you with water fucking hoses and all type of shit. Lynching and murders. This has been happening. This is nothing new. Only thing that's happening now is that we're being able to see it live or right after it's happening. The information isn't every week coming out of a Don Diva or What's Happened, What's Up magazine. Now you're getting it in seconds.
Yeah,
that's the only difference. It ain't the crime or the mindset. It's the fucking information has changed. That's it. People were just as violent then as they are now. It's just that now with social media, anybody can be an investigator. Anybody can be a news artist. That's what I was saying. Like, this ain't news. So what if he's fucking Sydney Starr? And I caught it too. So I said the same thing. I said, damn, Eddie, come on, y'all. So you must have been sleeping with the dad was gay too. Didn't they say Puppy slept with him? What was the pop's name?
Carl.
You're talking
James
about
it. What is James? Not James.
That Puppy was hammering the bud. So Eddie Winslow was in the threesome.
With the
It's been like this, bro.
Hold on, with Sherman Hemsley.
The dude that was the cop from, maybe I'm thinking about the wrong one. Maybe I'm thinking about the cop from Urkel. Yeah, Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
He didn't have nothing to do with Eddie, right?
Yeah.
Did he have something to do with Eddie?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
He was messing with Eddie back in the day,
bro.
He was messing with Carl. Hold on. Don't tell much what we're doing because you're trying to tell me that Carl Winslow was with Eddie Winslow, Brady Bunch style.
Listen, no. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
What I'm saying is,
I was just wondering.
Carl Winslow.
Mm-hmm.
Carl Winslow was a flaming homosexual. It just was in the what you call about Diddy smacking the buns on Carl Winslow, correct?
Yes.
Now we're watching Sydney Starr come out with Eddie Winslow, even though these ain't their real last names. I'm just saying, like, this is a part of their society. Uncle Frank had been telling us from a long time ago, they got parties, they be having cocaine pills. Back then it was pills, barbiturates and all these type of things back then.
He said barbiturates.
In their time. In our time, it's Percocets and bombs. And I mean, in our time, it was weed and ecstasy. And this time, it's Percocets and Xanax and all this crazy stuff. But it's always been the same game with the industry.
Yeah.
These niggas has always been gay.
and having just parties
That's
and
just
stuff.
what it is. And they're just exposing the
And
what
now
they
it's
call
being
the
exposed.
what they call it the fat G.
Pryor talks about it a lot in his stand up, his stuff.
That movie Rockstar, you know, when they have Buddy and he's taking gonna kiss him with a pill and then wakes up and then it's like, oh man, that thing had a thing with it.
Exactly.
Oh man, don't get thing with the thing though. That's kind of, but honestly, like when you do that to people and you're inebriated and you're having those types of parties and those themes are of sexual nature, like that is illegal. It is. It's illegal.
It ain't no inebriation in the world that made you kiss a nigga that you knew was a nigga, but he looked like a girl while you kissed him.
But in Rockstar, I'm saying Rockstar, they set Marky Mark up. Marky Mark ain't know what was going on. Eddie Winslow knows what's going on.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, Marky Mark knew.
Eddie Winslow like kissing boys though.
Exactly. That's it.
Yo, I didn't know. Yo, he was in Mississippi Burning, bro.
It's not even new.
Mississippi Burning. I didn't know. I didn't know this. Was it a Bobby Valentino? He was in Mississippi Burning. Eddie Winslow in Mississippi Burning.
That was crazy.
All right. That was a throw. That was a throwaway. Don't worry. I like it. They don't like my subjects of Eddie Winslow trying to put Sydney Star in the Hucklebuck for us all to see. I got more though. I got more. How about this? I found my peoples. Watch Buddy right here. Hit the turn. No? Do I dance better than those gentlemen right there? Yes or no? Let me know. Call in 313-825-5557. These hips don't lie. They all these hips tell the truth. These hips tell the truth. Oh! You know what? I got more in the clip for you. Check this out. This is impressive because I love the movies and I know you guys like to watch the fine cinemas as well. Check this out.
The longest yard.
May 27, 2005.
Tattoo.
December 19, 1997.
The Goonies.
June 7, 1985.
Rocky 1.
November 21st, 1976.
Rocky
2. June 15, 1979.
Caddyshack.
July 25th, 1980.
Because of Winn-Dixie.
February 18, 2005.
Can you name a movie that came out on a certain day?
Yeah.
February 15th, 2002.
Let's see. Crossroads, Heart's War, John Q, Return to Neverland, and Super Trooper.
It's my birthday. September 7th, 2000.
Yo, that's amazing. Do you see? Who's calling me? Yo, look at this. I'm being FaceTimed. Yeah, why aren't you? I told everybody on the show that you're not watching. We shouted you out happy birthday this whole time. I gave you oh my God. El Vlago has his chest out right now. And he has, oh my God, stop it. Happy birthday, Lynn. You old as fuck, Lynn. You old. Get your affairs in order. I hope you got your will. Got your plot of land. I don't have a will. I do not have a will. Talking shit, getting clicks. We're gonna talk about having a will. You should have a will. I didn't mean to I banged the phone. There's an 832 number on here. I'm sorry. Mo 3 times. You're on the line with us.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you clear, loud and clear.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir. This is Mainline on the line, and I have been in hold, and I didn't.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I didn't know if I was disconnected, and I was trying to get back with you. But and I just been enjoying the show, man. Always spirited conversations from the previous callers and everything. And I just wanted to say in reference to the social media giving everybody a platform. And in doing so, you get the best of the best, and you get the worst of the worst, and it seems like there's no in between.
That's true.
And so anything that we're dealing with, we get a chance to practically deal with it in real time, or as real time as is allowed, because of course we don't really control actually what's going on, and when that's being done. Then people who are cowards hide behind it, and people who appear to be or want to be brave, then they're all on it. But in the end result is that everybody has get a chance to have their little 15 minutes of fame, and I enjoyed the exchange between the gentleman that called earlier, just speaking about things socially. And the one thing that pisses me off is that in our society today, for some reason, every time there's a issue regarding children, we have therapy. It's always always the first thing that's that's the solution. When the genesis of all of those type of behaviors, it comes from the home. It comes from where they grow up. I mean, you can look at, again, to use social media as an example. You can go on there and you have little kids, 2 and 3 years old, using profanity. Now they don't understand it, but they're doing it because they're doing what they're imitating what they see, and what they hear. And so as they grow up. And then begin to understand it. It's almost like they're dumbed down to that second nature, and it's okay. The second part of the problem that we have, in our society and with social media is that the kids growing up, they think they have rights. And that's the other thing that our society like to throw out at us. And the kids may have rights as human beings, but when you don't understand your rights, you can't extend the chalk line of what your rights represent. Because until you're 18 or they say 18 or 21, then you really are not in position to be able to make logical decisions or make balanced decisions because you're not mature enough. But the kids, as you had talked about before on one of your shows, where the kid was fighting the teacher, and you might be 15, 16, 17, decide you want to fight a teacher because you don't want to follow a directive. Then and the teachers defend themselves. Then how can the teacher be looked at as not caring or not taking care of the children, a child, when they're trying to defend themselves? So it's so everything that we're dealing with is mainly due because people who live those lifestyles, like you just showed on your previous video, and people that are continuing to push that type of unnatural behavior. They want everything that they do and everything that they're involved with, and it's total debauchery. If you had just asked me for a word, it's just total debauchery. And what happens is that every opportunity they get, they want to shove that behavior down our throats in order that we may accept it as being okay. And it's not okay. It's wronger than two left shoes, as my elders used to say. But anyway, and as you say, in something that may be offensive to us or or to somebody like myself, or even to you, here we are having a show about it, and maybe having different opinions about it, but yet at the same time, here we are promoting the same social ideologies and moral ideologies. And that's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry to go long on you if you're still here.
I'm with you. I muted myself to give you time to talk.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I wasn't sure I was still with you, man. And I, like Murph, tell Murph that down here where I'm at, the tornado has passed. The sun is back out. So we were going through tornadoes down here too.
Blessings. Good to know.
But anyway, thank you, sir.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
All right, peace.
Mainline. Giving us that wisdom, letting us know that, social media is making us narcissistic. I can't even talk. Narcissistic. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. All I'ma say is don't bully my kids. Ain't no rules nowadays. Young. Yeah, definitely. You know what? That reminds me, Mainline coming on, there was a controversial speech given by the Chiefs kicker. Let's take you to it real quick.
Congratulating all of you for successfully making it to this achievement today.
But minutes into this address at Benedictine College, Kansas...
Let me throw it back for you.
It began much like any other graduation speech.
I would like to start off by congratulating all of you for successfully making it to this achievement today.
But minutes into this address at Benedictine College, Kansas City Chiefs star kicker Harrison Butker ramping up the rhetoric, taking aim at President Biden.
Our own nation is led by a man who publicly and proudly proclaims his Catholic faith, but at the same time is delusional enough to make the sign of the cross during a pro-abortion rally.
The three-time Super Bowl champ, who has made his conservative Catholic beliefs known in previous speeches, then urging female graduates to embrace the title of homemaker.
I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? But I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world.
His message to young men:
be unapologetic in your masculinity, fighting against the cultural emasculation of men.
Butker taking aim at LGBTQ Pride Month with a joke.
Pride. Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it.
And even quoting Taylor Swift in an apparent jab at some Catholic clergy.
Because as my teammate's girlfriend says, familiarity breeds contempt.
The speech was met with applause at the small Catholic college. But the backlash online has been fierce.
Did he forget that this is a college graduation?
I literally don't understand how you can be so sexist, homophobic, and misogynistic all in one speech.
On X, one person saying, "This is atrocious. You can find a kicker that's not homophobic and misogynistic pretty easily, I bet." Butker, the Kansas City Chiefs, Benedictine College, and Taylor Swift all not responding to NBC News' request for comment. Now, many shocked fans searching for answers from Butker.
What in The Handmaid's Tale is going on? I still love the Chiefs, but I definitely like you a little bit less.
All right, Kathy Park joins.
Yeah. So what did we think about that? Let me start off because I haven't gotten to talk. Listen to me. Listen, I don't agree with everything he said, but he was speaking to his audience in there. I think it's kind of weird to tell a lot of graduating women who are, graduating and going to school to, get jobs in corporate America or to, start their careers that they should be, in a house barefoot and pregnant raising children. However, Flashback said they They're crazy to want to fire him off the team for speaking his mind. I think he should be able to speak his mind, whether we agree with him totally, whether we agree with him, don't agree with him. He should be able to speak his mind at a commencement ceremony. Another thing that I did notice this, and I know, Love, you want to call in for this one. You may want to call in for this one. The ladies out there in the audience who took a little offense to this, but he was at a small Benedictine Catholic college. And we know that whenever there's a commencement speaker that goes to a place that says something unwelcoming, that is unwelcomed by the group, they walk out on them. Jerry Seinfeld was walked out on in the commencement graduation, earlier this week? I mean, nobody walked out on him. He spoke his mind, his conservative Catholic Christian values, and really nobody there had any issue with it. Why do we have such an issue with it? I already know, but let me know. 313-825-5557. Is it counterproductive to tell lady graduates that their whole main focus in life is to get pregnant and to raise a family? Kato says that people will make sure he gets fired. And Kato, I think that's true too. They said, how hard is it to find it's kicking that's not an easy job to do. I've had Buckner on my fantasy squad. He's got me points. There's been times when I had him on the bench and I was like, damn, I should have put him in. Like, he's a good kicker, Super Bowl winning team. Even the lady at the end said I like him a little less, but chose football over whatever he had to say. So let me know. Call it 313-825-5557. I see you ladies out there. I seen Loves. I see Kato coming in here. People will make 313-825-5557. That's the call.
And he at a Catholic school?
He's at a Catholic school, yeah. I didn't hear anybody booing in the background. Yo, and honestly, it's a 20-minute commencement speech, Will. And I watched it, and yeah, he made some digs at the president. He tried to tie in abortion and IVF to, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Please remind me, because I'm smacked right now. What's it called when you want to willingly kill yourself, not suicide? It's a better word for it. Euthanasia. There we go. He tied in IVF with euthanasia. He made some political comments, but like I said before, I believe he knew who he was speaking to, and that's the audience he was speaking to. He said he's a supporter of Trump. He supports a racist, though. I mean, love. I would like to hear that passion and compassion in your voice when you call 313-825-5557. Let's hear from you. But I can keep this going. All right. So, honestly, I knew this evening when I threw the one on with the bullying girl one. I knew that was gonna get some. I think, first of all, before we even go any further, look at this. This lady said, on assignment in Philly, got a famous cheesesteak. Turns out I don't like cheesesteaks. What the hell did they serve her? Where did she go? Who is that? She got carrots on it? Where is it? Hold on. I gotta make this bigger so you guys can really see. Yo, look at that. Them onions raw. She got lettuce on there and tomato. Like, this is a travesty.
That look mad dry.
It looks mad dry. Like, that don't look like Amoroso bread, even though it's tough. It's getting tough to find the Amoroso rolls now. Everybody's getting fresh bakery deluxe joints out here now. But yeah, that looks, and it doesn't, that's not chopped. That's layered. I've had layered, like, I think, who makes layered, Ev? Does Brent Bradley make layered? I think Brent Bradley does layered, and you can do that, but they got theirs off. This looks disgusting. Like, where did she go? Where did she go to get this? On assignment in Philly, like, where did she get this? Masha Saeed Esquire, when you go back to Philly, don't do this. You want to get yourself a normal cheesesteak. You're going to get cheese on that cheesesteak. If you like mayo, I would prefer mayo ketchup, cheese, fried onions. That's it. Don't lettuce it, even though some people do, and I understand that. But not for your first time, and definitely don't raw onions. And look how those onions is cut, rustic style. Why, Sharon? That's like, it looked like somebody was chopping that shit with their hands. It don't even look like a knife was put upon that. And they just ripped the bread apart. That does not look appetizing. I would not be a fan of cheesesteaks either. I gotta go in the comments right now and say, whoever made this, Adam, whoever made this for you should be added.
She made it for us.
Yeah, that made me mad. Because I am a cheesesteak aficionado, you know. And really, I know it's gonna piss some people off, but the best cheesesteaks are in South Jersey. That's right. In South Jersey. That's a no for you? Yeah, who would eat that, Love? Who's eating that? Who told you to, where did you go? I wanna know where you went. She's like, who? Like, whatever. As a resident of Philadelphia, I would like to offer my support in cheesesteaks, not usually being very good. And oh, wow. She suggested a pork sandwich at the Italian market with the Rob. Those are good, but man, they did Masha wrong. I didn't mean to spend that long there, but as I had to zoom in that picture, I realized like she got done dirty. They did her dirty. Will, would you eat something like this? You got me muted.
I know better.
You know better than that?
No go.
I mean, when you was in high school, you would have ate that.
Can't.
You would have ate that in high school.
Nah.
You was eating that.
Onions is too crazy.
That high school shepherd's
broke,
pie.
I have no gum.
You got to chase that with a cookie bar and a strawberry kiwi ocean spray, something. Thick, raw, disgusting onions. I can't believe I got this up. You know what? I'm closing this out. I've been tabbing these. That's getting closed. That's disgusting. I'm sorry that lady had to face that, but that's what happened. Back to this video. Look at this guy.
That was the Tuesday. Let's see. The Musketeer. 2 can play that game.
August 22nd, 97.
G.I. Jane, Mimic, Money Talks, Leave It to Beaver, and Masterminds.
He's undefeated.
I got one. I got a good one. Good. Meteor Man.
August 6th, 1993. August.
Easy.
It's an old school black movie. Shit.
I'm old school, baby.
Name.
Yo, like, there's people that can, like, his memory is amazing. For him to be like, blah, 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 that was a Tuesday. Like, he's got some, a beautiful mind, like numbers and dates and shit going around his head with little IMDb. You think that's what it is? Is his head size?
Name some movies, Tyler.
All right, The Longest Yard.
Like you think he's got a normal sized head? Yo, he got a mouth like the dude that be like, these nuts, you know, that guy be like, these whatever. But that is amazing. I love movies. Okay. All right, I'm throwing these out there. King Charles got his portrait. Look at this. What do you guys think of this? Look how he pulled it off, first and foremost. That is, look, oh. It looks like King Charles is, I don't know, going through the ether? Is that what he's doing? Why is he holding his hands like Mr. Burns? Excellent.
That's that Ghostbuster ghost.
Oh, what's the Ghostbuster 2 painting?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that guy's name? Vigo the Carpathian. Yeah, hold on. That's crazy.
Close.
Is that the one?
Kind of close. Yeah.
King Charles got the Vigo. He's like, His own portrait scared the hell out of him. How old is he? He's older than Joe Biden, isn't he? He'd be moving around. Do you think Joe Biden could have reached down and got that thing over his portrait? Let's see. Does Joe Biden have a portrait? Usually they don't do it until after, right?
Is that red?
It's red, bro. Like sangre. Joe Biden don't got an official portrait yet. That's just his. Remember they did Obama's with the flowers? Yo, they did King Charles dirty. I mean, it looks cool, but it's red. That's red. That's hot pink, red. Like, you can... He's not... Like, he even flinched his shoulders, like, what's going on? All that pink is throwing you off. I don't even know what the actual color is, because it doesn't look like this camera picked it up. But I'm pretty sure there's types of Masonic and devil symbols all up in that paint. Anybody disagree with me? You guys don't think there's some Masonic / devil satanic worshiping markings up in that paint? There's a couple 666s in there. Let me know. 313-825-5557. We'll talk about it. Ooh, moving right along. What's this? Oh my God. Yo.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
This is where I got this from.
DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points per game, 50% from the field, first 3 games. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga Key.
Look at Skip.
DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points per game, 50%.
Yo, Key didn't even bat an eye.
From the field, first 3 games.
He said it so naturally.
Look at this nigga Key.
Like, bro, like you. He can't help it. This is not the first time I've shown you guys Paul Pierce action. I showed you guys Paul Pierce when he had the party that got him kicked off the ESPN, when he was hitting the J with the ladies of the pole sitting on his lap. You know, he was live playing poker with the ladies of the pole, just having a grand old time. Then I showed you when he was like side by side with Kevin Garnett, when they were doing a live official whistle sponsored podcast, and he's got his babe on the side. He's getting drunk. He's saying everything. I love Paul Pierce. Don't get me twisted. Because he's authentic. He's real. You can't hate. He is who he is. But he is out of control. Can we get Paul Pierce? Can we keep him off of television? Podcasting by all means, but no more ESPN for him. He can't do it. He can't. I got Reckless coming back in. Reckless has an opinion about this. With the
RG3 said Jigaboo at one time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. They're worse than, like, you would think that's some shit they catch Skip saying, you know, or Nick and Chris, or all of them. But no, it's Paul Pierce. It's always Paul Pierce. Reckless World, Vlago, what's good?
Hey, listen, I wasn't at the same time. I was still talking to Lyndon Dana.
Yeah.
So Jules was still watching the show. Jules was like, "Yo, we see them going in." So time out. Is Jules you have an answer? There you go, Jules. Storm.
You know what was like?
Storm got the answer, nigga, because I wasn't even paying attention. I called nigga when she told me. As soon as I hung up with Dick,
Pierce is wildin'.
He's wildin', right?
He on one.
Pierce is wildin'.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
That I made, once I heard it, I had to make it a sound effect.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
You know what I mean? But Paul Pierce, like, so what do you think? Is he allowed to go back on television, or Because they took Chris Carter off of it, and he don't know what he did.
Putting them on there.
They keep putting them on air, bro. Do you think Skip's looking at Keyshawn like, yo, you vouch for him?
I don't know.
Yo, you had all that stuff to just say about this guy when we was on. Give your opinion. He wants your opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, because I don't know. I don't know if he should be back on or not. Like, should he be given a pass or not?
I don't know what even would happen.
Dale, can you press play for him?
Say one time, please.
Oh. By all means.
29 for points per game, 50% from the field.
Mute your phone.
First 3 games. Look at this nigga Key. DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points per game, 50% from the field. First 3 games. Look at this nigga Key. DiVincenzo was averaging 29 points per game, 50% from the.
Yo, DiVincenzo.
I get it now. No, I never knew. My bad. I'm so sorry.
Let me show you. Hold on now. To be fair, let me show you the nigga he's talking about. That's Dante DiVincenzo of the New York Knickerbockers.
Yeah, I'm saying, what about the niggas? What about this nigga?
Jesus Christ is
Oh my
Like,
God!
this how we talk about white niggas.
Look at this
Is
nigga.
he white? He just mixed. He's a nigga.
He looks mixed.
He's a nigga.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
the fuck?
He's ginger, which is like, I think ginger is like the missing link between.
Bro, nigga is not a.
I know. I get
color.
it.
Nigga is not a color.
I understand what you're saying. He's not wearing Burberry
Nigga's
though.
not a color. Only to people who think. Only to the older people do they think niggas are color. Only older people still are on the niggas of color Deion Ward era.
Oh Lord.
These young niggas don't give a shit. They like, yo, everybody's a nigga. White niggas, black niggas.
Did he just say Deion Warwick era?
You gotta know how to specify.
You know I'm listening to you, right?
Yeah, that era.
You don't gotta clap at everything.
I'm talking to you. I'm sorry.
Been through with the big toys.
Is that the Deion Warwick era? You know what I mean. That shit is classic. Yo, that's classic.
What?
Yo, that's a classic clip
That's
you
Sweet
got
Love
right there.
Come on, bro.
That
That's
shit
what I
is
do.
funny.
Thank you. Claps for me.
That's funny. Oh my God. Ho.
Field. First 3 games. Look at this nigga Key.
The thing is, he didn't even catch himself. Like, he lacks awareness.
So what?
He can't be on national TV like
So
that.
what? Why not?
No,
They
I
can
wouldn't.
say nigga on every national big movie that's out, but he says it on live TV is a problem.
Listen, you can't say it on live
If
TV.
he said Jews,
You would
it would've been
never,
a problem.
because
This is
is accessible to kids. Now, while I heard how Mainline was talking about how kids have been given rights and everything like that, kids at that same time don't have the responsibility, and that's the reason why we don't let kids have full claim to their rights as children. And one of the things that children can easily watch is live television. And this is it is a cable channel, but it is a sports channel where somebody may want to go look at the highlights of their favorite player playing. And I don't think that these kids need to be singing Paul Pierce casually saying the N-word like it's okay. That's all.
They say it casually though.
Now,
every day.
Paul Pierce doing his, like, and I said it before, like, Paul Pierce needs his own. I would watch a Paul Pierce podcast. Like, I would set my alerts, just like you guys should be hitting like, share, subscribe, hitting your alerts for the Mo 3 times, we episodes. Like, I would set my alerts to watch Paul Pierce. And then every Thursday, I would give you guys a clip of the crazy shit, insane shit that's going on this pod. But I just don't think, me personally, in my opinion, he's a little out of control for national television.
Both 3 times.
Yo.
Both 3 times.
Yes.
You, just as I, do podcasting. We know the difference. When we do all our engineering and hitting buttons and stuff by ourselves. We are a one-man game.
Right.
they have companies and programs to where they have delays and everything like the radio station.
Right.
They could have bleeped that if they wanted to bleep that or anything. The reason why that is there is because do you see who that is on the right? That is Skip Bayless, correct?
Yeah. Did you see his body language when he said that?
No. This is what I'm saying to you. Who is watching Skip Bayless?
Nobody's.
Like people like,
I see where he's going with this. Oh, like Skip needs ratings. Like this is not. Me? I don't know. This is. It might be. It might be. It might be. But I am not racing over to see Skip Bayless. I will watch these clips.
Cam and Mace killing it.
I will watch these
Cam
clips
and Mace
though.
Killing it.
Paul Pierce needs to go on Cam and Mace. Paul Pierce needs to go on Cam and Mace. Young Lindo said they used to let Dave Chappelle say it on TV. You're absolutely right, but Dave Chappelle's show came on at a certain time where kids were supposed to be in sleep. Like this is a morning. Well, kids should be in school technically on this one, but you can see this in the afternoon because they be replaying and replaying. Not doing. You don't want little buddy sitting in a dentist's office trying to get his braces tied up, looking at Paul Pierce call somebody. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
Seriously. It's how niggas talk on the court. That's true.
You can't hang with the big boys.
Young Lindo, you win. Yeah, let's keep Paul Pierce on television so week in, week out, we can see his unawareness of what he's saying and his lack of responsibility and professionalism on ESPN. Let's do that.
You don't got to clap at everything.
Let's do that. I agree with you. Anybody else?
First of all, don't argue.
Don't argue. All right, now listen. I've been throwing these little testers out there for you guys, and I like the reactions. I like it. I like the opinions. I like that everybody. I had this one. I might save this for next week. Oh man, that was amazing. I might save this. Yo, let me show you something, guys. Bam. Let me throw it up there.
To see me beat, I done lost everything so many fucking times. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about them.
All right. So, yeah. All right. This lady right here drops her kids off into CPS in the middle of the night due to being overwhelmed. And I'm going to hit the little refresh here, and I'm going to let you hear it.
It's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, you know? So it's like... And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And you know, it's sad because I do fucking care. I obviously fucking care. I love the fuck out of them. And I'm gonna come back for my babies and I'm gonna get them the fuck. But it's...
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
All right. So this is what we got. All I need. That's what we need.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this nigga.
I mean, so what do we make of this? She seems stressed. She seems overwhelmed. She's dropping the kids off at CPS in the middle of the night. Where do we want to take this? There's so many angles to this. We're talking about, this guy says right here that she's had 5 kids with 4 men. Why didn't she stop at the first one? Is this could definitely go back to the, I don't like the male female disarray that we've been getting from the algorithm for these last couple of months. My show ended. Sorry guys, give me a second. I'll bring it back. Crazy, insane. Yee. I don't know why this went out. Let me bring it back though. Oh, it's because I didn't pay the bill. I got you though. Dude, start the show.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call
Because I'm going to
screener
need your
line.
input for this.
Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
That's, oh my God, the way she talks.
Enter your 6-digit PIN number. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Call-In Studio web interface. Audio recording is on.
All right, sorry guys. Let me know. 313. The line went out. It's back in. I paid that bill. It's amazing. I was trying to pay it during the show, but 313-825-5557. Yo, can guys go to drop kids off at CPS or the fire station? Will they be looked at the same, or is it a different as a society thing? Like, are we gonna look at a dude, like a dude trying to get rid of his kids at CPS? Are we gonna, like, are police gonna get involved? Did you hear the woman in the background kind of? Do you think that maybe she needed a different, like somebody a little heavy-handed, or because the situation where she's, you know, dropping her kids off in the middle of the night, maybe she's a little bit mentally fragile at the moment and she just needed a little whatever, kit gloves or whatever, just to make sure that she was, you know, mentally comfortable making the crazy ass decisions she was making to give up her babies. But like she said, she couldn't take care of them. But it just seems through her conversation that she's been making bad choices. Let's go
For the
through
better.
it.
Like it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead.
Yeah.
I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, you know? So it's like, and it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. So I blocked all my sisters. I blocked all my family because I don't like none of them bitches. I don't give a fuck about none of them bitches. I'm cool. I cut my ties with family. I cut my ties, obviously, unfortunately, with my kids. I don't have a boyfriend, but the nigga I was fucking, that nigga, I cut my ties with him. If the dads didn't fucking care, why the fuck do I gotta care? And you know, it's sad because I do fucking care.
That takes me that point. That if the dads didn't care, why do I have to effing care? And then she switches it back up because of the Hawthorne effect. Ladies and gentlemen, full circle. I'm bringing it around. Let children sing. It's something that I was talking about, why there is no cameras in the Trump trial courtroom, because people tend to act different when cameras are on us, which ties into social media. Is it making us narcissistic? We'll talk about what you guys are watching. Right now, we know what you're watching. You're watching Talking Shit, Getting Clicks, original podcast. But back to this. What are we thinking here? Everyone shouldn't be a parent. Stop having kids, obviously. Is there some legislation that, like, if you've ever had oh my God. There's a couple of things that I've always lobbied for. I was the original lobbyer for mandatory the DNA tests for everybody. And the reason why I say everybody is because some people will be offended by asking, and somebody will be offended by being asked, and we just want to get the feelings out of the way, because they're saying like at least 1 in 10 children are not who they are. The father is not who the mother claims to be. So first of all, mandatory DNA testing. Second of all, hey, perhaps if you've gone in the system for CPS, or if you are on, government assistance, maybe you should not be allowed to have children? Can we take away that right? I don't want to go all Handmaid's Tale. Like, I don't want to put the pea coat on in the Scully. I don't want to do that. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, there is a follow-up to this lady. And let's check it out.
No response, no
Oh,
nothing
no. Yeah, she's still.
to do. And then they called the cops, and then the cops came, and I talked to the cops, and then they brought us up here to Children's Services. So with that being said, before they take custody of them, does anybody want them? So yeah. I done reached out. No response, no nothing, and I'm tired, I'm over it. I let the fuck out of them, but like I said, if anybody wants to take custody of them or whatever, I'm just trying to.
I mean, can we ask Harrison Buckner? Should this lady be allowed to? Shout outs to you're absolutely correct. At least she didn't put him in a car and drive him into a lake. She didn't put him into that Nissan Altima, that 2002 Nissan Altima, and reverse it into a lake. At least she didn't, she didn't hurt her kids. Yo, on this look, and I'm gonna take the sound off and just look at her face as she's talking. She looks exhausted. She looks out of it. And the stare there when she says, and then she kind of goes walleye where they go here. She needs some sleep, yo. She needs some sleep. She needs a break. She is broken. And perhaps this is a cautionary tale. Listen, for the ladies out there. She's not okay. She's right. She needs to address her mental health. She does need to address her mental health. But yeah, her going on camera and saying that did not show any type of sign of maturity at all. And I feel sad for the kids. And she should have added all of her baby daddies. That's what we should do in 2024. I tell these ladies all the time, like on Threads or Instagram when they're complaining, blah, blah, I did this to blah, 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 or this guy did this to me. Yo, at him. Post her post and add him, because we know you still follow each other. But yeah, said she's fun up. You know what? Guys, phone lines are open right now. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear your opinions. I'd like to hear your opinions on this.
Listen.
That shit, yo, bro. Think about what you just discovered.
It's crazy.
Coming through with the big toys.
It is crazy. Said she's fed up. Fed up. CPS the kids, Reckless. Vloggo, she CPS the kids. El Vloggo of the POE cast, she CPS the kids. Hey, real quick, I already know you have opinion on this, but my question is, and maybe I can Google it to find out. Let's Google. Man drops kids off at CPS. I'm pretty sure we can follow. Nope. Oh, her name is Amora Lex, I believe.
So y'all know the lady, Amora Lex, who dropped her kids off at CPS?
Yep, that's her name, Amora Lex. If fathers don't care, why should I? Story of Amora Lex. This is what I'm going through. No. I cannot, well, maybe it's just because this is this story is getting around. Young kids dropped off at wrong location on a trip home. Yo, didn't I do a story of the lady, the CPS lady, messing with the teenagers. And this was actually, I think this was in Houston, where there's teenagers staying at a hotel and the CPS worker was making them turn tricks. Remember that story? That's one of like the first ones I did. You guys need to check that out.
I know. I guess. Yeah, I remember hearing that, but I don't know where I heard it from. But I remember hearing the story.
Yeah, about 3 times. Talking shit, getting clicks. We've been doing this for a minute. Yo,
yeah, probably was you.
So damn. Like she's in a bad way. Like honestly, like when I first looked at this, I'm not gonna lie. I came from a place of I was on my high horse judging. And really, it was more, the judgment was more a reaction to her original when she came in there. But at the end of the day, I think she's just, I think she's a little narcissistic. And I think that's because social media has made us all a little bit narcissistic, especially the younger people. But I think she's a little bit narcissistic. I think she is burnt out. Like, you're right. She's broken. And I think she was extremely frustrated, but I think she's also extremely immature, and she hasn't been making the best decisions at all. And this is how she finds herself in this situation that she's in. So damn, I mean, like, I certainly feel for her, but more importantly, I feel for those kids, because they're in the system now. And I understand how Love said that women need to be accountable, but yo, bro, you got 4 baby fathers out there that, and we don't know the story. We've seen, oh, they may have been arguing, whatever, or this is my baby. We've seen games play like that, and I'm sure she wasn't I don't even want to speculate on that, but I still want to know, like, where are the fathers? Where are the fathers?
It wasn't topic yet. It'll be the next topic after they find out the topic and get more digging to the information.
I think
just a hot topic. A lot of stuff is reactive hot topics that they give us. And then when you dig, you start realizing, like, oh, damn, somebody just played it. Because a lot of these people that put up information don't put the whole story up. They just want
we want to see
to get reaction.
Oh, we're definitely going to stick to this.
This is a job. This is a job to get reaction for some people. We do authentic conversations about the reaction,
right,
and about the hot topics. Some people create hot topics.
I get that. I mean, like one of the first shows that I did was remember the dude with the McDonald's for the kids? That was fake. They faked that. Like, he bought his kid McDonald's, and then she was like, "Why don't you bring my other babies McDonald's?" He's like, "They're not my kids." Like, that was fake. But that's a real scenario, and it could be taken real because that shit happens. But this one, I don't know. She's in the room. She's got I don't know. She's got the lights going.
TV type real life.
She got the lady in there. This is sad though. Still, it sparks a conversation.
Because it's opinionated. As long as you put some content up that's opinionated,
yeah,
you get the shares and the likes. That's business. Like, some people really come in here and they be knowing before they even post something exactly what they're doing. It's scripted. So it's like they gave us a hint of it in reality TV.
Right.
WWE. Look how many people still think as kids it's like Santa Claus for kids, and adults were like, no, you just gotta understand the culture. But the kids is like, no, this is real. Because we all did it. But some people are in the culture of it.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the same shit.
I mean, yeah.
It's another program of
WWE, it's sports, all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, the money's involved. There's going to be some rigging to it, rigging to the system. We got to weed it out. But it seems like I'm looking through here.
She's broken. She's tired.
Yeah, she looks tired and she looks broken and she looks like she has had it. She has had it. And the way that people are going, they found their name and everything. It seems like that's what it is. But my whole point is, yo, listen, I just Googled man drops kids off at CPS and I don't see any results for men taking their kids to CPS. Single popses don't do that.
It's early. You'll have a case, but somebody will find a case to prove you wrong.
Oh yeah, and that's what I would like to see, because they're going to show me their case, and I'm going to be like, yo, that guy's a effing dirtbag, or I want to see, or I'll be like, yo, he did that, but guess what? He didn't go on social media. She she is definitely looking for attention. She's probably looking for somebody to be like, yo, here's some cash. Here, hit your Cash App or whatever. But yeah.
If I be looking at if she's real, she looks broken. If not, then it is what it is. But she kind of, to me, if for her
Mm-hmm.
to have 4 kids, 5 different baby dads, so you went year after year after year after year dealing with this, at least to 4 years. At least to 4 years. No, 5 years. You got 5 kids. So 4 kids. Just say 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You went through this struggling. Now, like you said, we don't know what the story is. We don't know if she was just a hoe, caught up in some phase, something was going on, she was molested. It's so much more dynamic when you start digging into the story. It's only a surface story. But this story right here will never make, it's not going to make it to big pages because you still got shit like a Meek Mill and a Kendrick Lamar. Like, they're being robbed of the beauty. These stories are being robbed.
It's true, but hey, that's why we have the POE cast. That's why we have Talking Shit Getting Clicks. So we make sure none of this gets by the people. Meek needs to stop tweeting though. He needs to stay off social media. Meek be looking like this lady every day. When I see a Meek post, it's like I'm looking at this. Every time I see a Meek post, he misses all the time with his posts. Like, I'm a 42-year-old man, and I bet I could outpost Meek Mill easily, to his own fans, even if he still has a demographic as it is. But I do want to see them get to the bottom of this Diddy stuff that we're talking about it. But at the same time, like I said, like, damn, bro. If we spent the time on the really, really important stuff, the things that we could solve out here in these streets. I say all this to say this, but let me tell you what, guys, I'm going to leave you with, because, damn it, I will not have any of my people thinking crazy deep with the weekend approaching. We're going to celebrate. Check this guy out. They are smacked. Oh. Man, they had an alligator in there with them. He jumped in. That's amazing. No more Plan Bs? That's what I'm trying to be this weekend now. The guy back here, wakes up. Some girls say their faith won't let them kill, yet their faith don't make them make first decisions. Important, not Plan B. Listen, I mean, I don't know any other answer to the problems that we're facing in this world other than for us to come together, to unite, and to put cooperation over competition. Competition is great. It helps us to get places a little bit quicker than we would have gotten without it. But I think cooperation is paramount. So if this woman would have had the cooperation from her parents, would have had the cooperation from the people that she had relationships with, then I don't think we would be in this issue. Anytime something like this happens, like, it's not a single person's fault. It's all of our fault, because we should be watching over each other, you know, and not in a judgmental type of way, but in a, yo, you're slipping, you're falling, hell, let me help you get back up so you can help yourself. And I understand that there's some people that don't want help, are offended by help, but for those people, we just keep an eye on them. We keep an eye on them because they're going to need it. They're going to need help. So we need to watch out for each other. Now, I also understand that there's opposing forces out there that just want to see us perish. That's what they want to do. They want to keep us divided. They want to keep us feeling angry and sad and all the negative emotions. They don't want us doing anything good. And there are people out there that are just plain old evil. And there's are people out there that are good. And I take it like when they say the 10% with the police force, they do it. Like 10% are just they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. And they're gonna be bad the way they want to be bad. And then they're 10, and then there's the 80%. And most of us are the 80% in the middle. That's what. I mean, I don't know. Something about fighting for souls or something like that. Whatever. We're just fighting. So that's it, guys. We got to come together, be positive, and we're going to get our wins. And after we get our wins, we're going to party like these guys with the crocodiles. Talking shit, getting clicks. I thank all of you guys for showing up and showing out for me. Jump out, guys, in the chat.
Many people know him as the Jump Out Boy.
Sorry, I'm going. I know, not the world we live in, but the world we're trying to make. To let the children sing all the time. Thanks for coming out, Ramid, Young Lindo, Mainline, Frankie D, Flashback, Kato, Love, Vlago, Tormenta, everybody who came out and watched, I appreciate it. If you didn't make it into the chat or into the call-in line, oh yeah, Murph, thanks for coming out. If you didn't make it in the chat or call-in line, don't worry, you can watch this because it's on my YouTube channel. I got a whole bunch of videos that you can watch. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you like this conversation at all, you guys can go in there. You can actually clip a piece and send it to your friends. You know what I mean? Help this get going so we can do this thing. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. We'll be back at it next week. Same time, same place, just a different date. The 23rd. Have a great night. Let the cheers go. Yeah. Good night, everybody.